What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Of course, you guys know the monthly award program did drop yesterday with the brand new 95 overall Chuck Nasty Charlie Blackmon as the Lightning Hero card set reward. If you guys want to see my full thoughts and first reactions on those cards, video up in the top right hand corner to the reveal of those. But in this one, I want to talk how you guys can get this done for cheap and really the best time to buy these cards and the best things that you can do with this program. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Of course, you guys know they always have packs. I don't know if they added more packs this time or people just really are not interested in this Charlie Blackmon card. I'm really not too sure. They're going for 15,000. I already bought all 5 that I could purchase and there's still 2,800 left. If you guys remember last in the May monthly award flashbacks with the Josh Bell, they were out pretty damn quick. They probably sold out within 2 to 3 hours, and these are still going. It's going to be out for 24 hours, and I don't think these packs are going to have sold out by now, which is kind of crazy. It might go to show people just aren't so much into Blackmon because he has such poor defensive ratings, but whatever the reason may be, if you guys still want him, I don't think that he's an awful card. I personally think that he is very usable. I know he has a really nice swing. A lot of people enjoy using his card, and they did in fact boost his defense a bit. He usually has like 40 something arm strength. He has 63. If you put him in left field or if you keep him in right field, he's gonna have bronze fielding. If you put him in left, you can kind of hide his defense a little bit, so I think it might be worth it. But nonetheless, looking at the monthly award flashback cards, they are going for pretty cheap. Of course, Jordan, Lance Lynn, and DJ LeMahieu are the 3 diamonds from the monthly award programs. I sold mine already. I sold them all for about 29,000. It seems like they keep going down. Honestly, I would recommend, if you want them, there's probably not going to be a better time to buy them than pretty much right now. I think maybe once these cards start, going out of the market, they might go up a little bit, I think, because these are going for dangerously cheap right now. If you just think 25,000, and of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, make sure to put in buy orders. They're really going for 20,000 a piece for the diamonds, which is only 60k, which is very, very moderately priced compared to what we usually have. And then the golds go for pretty much nothing. You can buy them for quick sell value. Once again, put in the buy order for them and they will sell to you. These are going for really, really cheap right now, so I think right now is probably the best time to buy them. If I had to on the fly put this roughly estimate, that's about 60,000. Then for the golds, I'm just gonna count at 1.1 for each gold, so that's 61.1 right there, 62.2, 63.3, 64.4. Let's just call it 65,000 for the monthly award cards. The tops now are a little bit different. I do think you might want to wait a little bit for the tops. Now, if you want to get this done the absolute cheapest, you might want to wait a few days for this, because I know from personal experience these do gradually go down over time. So not quite so much as the POTM cards, because you can always get these. The only way to obtain the POTM cards besides the pack that's in the moments is through the Tops Now moments. That's the only way to get these cards. So I think it really depends. Let's just take a quick tally. About 32,000. Let's call that about 44. That's about 65. Hopefully my math does not fail me. 70, let's call it 75 right now. I would guess it's probably somewhere in the range. The golds are actually going for a decent amount right now. They're going for like 3k roughly. I would say probably like 80, so around 150,000 or so right now to complete Charlie Blackmon. You will get a couple stubs back, but it's about 150,000 if you were to buy him right now. I do think right now is the best time to buy the Player of the Month cards. Like I said, I think they're possibly going to go up as time goes on, once those cards are out of the market and once everybody has obtained of their free pack. I'm not too sure if they're going to do something similar to the 4th inning program and put one of these in there. I think the only reason they did this is because the April, you guys know, we're going for so much. Like the rareness of the Tyler Glasnow and Kirby Yates is kind of ridiculous. I don't really see that happening once again, so I think there's probably not going to be a better time than now to pick those up. And then the Tops Now cards, If you can wait, I would wait a little bit more because I think these are going to go down, especially the gold cards, because paying, you know, like 3.5k for a gold card isn't the most opportune, isn't exactly what I would want to do. The silvers you might as well buy now. I think the silvers usually do go up in price as time goes on. See, like the Nico Goodrum guys that came out within like the May, those are going for like 600. The silvers now are going for like 300. Definitely just buy those now. Put in a buy order. You can get them for like 175, 200 stubs. Very easy, very quickly. So the gold cards and the diamonds are the only two ones I would wait. It really depends how you are feeling. Guys like Luke Voigt, I don't really know if he's going to go down too much, but like Ketel Marte, as time goes on, they will go down. For the simple reason that more people will be like, hey, I kind of want the Ketel Marte, and they didn't really realize that they should have been grinding the tops now moments and are kind of scrambling to get it done. Somebody who pull a diamond, those cards are going to go down in price. Then also for the fact that usually cards just replace them in value. You guys know we have so many signature cards that go for very cheap. There's really good cards that go for not much at all. Then we also have stuff like the All-Star, not those All-Star, the 2019 All-Star cards that are going for really cheap. You know, you got 92 overalls going for, you know, damn near quick sell value. So it's really a bit wild. It's really a bit crazy. So that's what I would recommend. I don't think the packs are necessarily worth it, even though I did make profit more so. I pulled 3 of the diamond rounds, sold them for about 29,000. I think you can probably, you know, hold off. Even if you were to pull a diamond right now, you're only going to make like 6,000 off of it, and it is 1 of 5 odds of doing so. So if you have not bought the packs yet, I definitely think you are better off without buying them. And then let's quickly look at the moment challenges. Of course, as always, we do have the Tops Now moments, which I do think are worth it once again for these June. Some of them are not that hard. Even what I might recommend, if you have none of these done, look for the ones that are getting 1 home run, that are taking 1 at bat. Get the vouchers from those. Maybe don't worry about the ones that, there's some of them that are like pitch 7 innings or something. Strike out 8 batters. That's going to take a little bit longer, and you only get 1 voucher for it. So I might suggest just do this. Do the Jake Bowers, get a home run. This one is so easy. Get 1 hit with Shohei Ohtani. Very, very simple, very easy. So I would recommend that you guys do that. And then of course the monthly awards as well. I do think that these are worth it. I have not completed them quite yet, but these moments, there are a couple multi-game missions. As always, my multi-game dashboard method is up on the top right hand corner to help you guys out with that. This one is sellable, and like I said, if you're in a position where you are not necessarily looking to complete the Charlie Blackmon, what I would recommend then is to probably sell that card. Actually, I might wait on to that card. If you complete the moments, I would probably wait to sell it until after the packs are out of the store. Wait a couple of days, and I think then it's going to go up in price, because this is really the only time that we've seen these cards go for this cheap. Never have these player of the month cards been this cheap this early on. I remember last time, even like this Brandon Woodruff was going for like 50-some thousand. Derek Dietrich was going for like 100k at one point. The market's definitely weird. I don't really have to iterate that too much more. And then quickly, I do want to bring attention to you guys, the way I've been making stubs recently. I did make a video on it, but in case you guys did miss that, I do quickly want to go over it. Basically, I recommend, I'm starting to move over to the equipment. I think that's now the best way to really make stubs in MLB The Show 19. So I would recommend that you guys get in on this. I think there is not as much competition as, you know, the regular players, just because more people like flipping the regular players. It's more out there on the market. It's right there. But equipment, especially diamond and gold equipment, I think is really worth you to start getting into. For example, let's just look at this batting glove. Let's say if I were to put in a buy order for 7,605 stubs, let's say I get it for that price, which I usually will pretty quickly. These do not take too long to sell, because you guys know the new way they have packs this year where you can sell things right from there. You know, that's an easy almost 700 stub flip. That is very solid right there. That's not even like the best gap. Once again, keep in mind there is a 10% tax. So if you were to just look at 9,000, 10% is 900. Pretty easy to figure that one out. But you want to look for the really good gaps, and with equipment, There are great gaps that you don't find with players necessarily always. Let's take a look at this batting grip right here. Let's say I bought it for about 13,100 and some stubs, and I will try to sell it, and I would be making pretty much, you know, close to 1.5 thousand off that flip from that diamond bat skin. And trust me, people do buy these. You guys know how big the creative player market is in MLB The Show this year. A lot of people are into it, and you know, there are certain ones that are more hot that are going to sell more often and are going to sell quicker to you than others. Let's just do this one right here. Let's say if I put a buy order in for 8,005 stubs, I get it, then I go ahead and flip it for 10,690. That's a 1.6k profit off that batting glove, which is very solid. And like I said, so many people are scrambling to get these because they know creative players, you can, you know, have a very good, pretty much 99, it counts as an 89, but let's be real, you're gonna have hitting stats above 100, you're gonna have a really nice player. My guy's only an 89. They don't actually show, and people have asked me this question before, the only way to show your true attributes is by going into a game. My guy is all over 100s on contact and power. It just does not show you that. So people love to get their creative players up, so there's always going to be a market for equipment. So I definitely recommend doing that if you guys are in need of stubs to get this monthly award, Charlie, Blackmon, Chuck Nasty. Let me know down below in the comment section, how are you guys feeling about this card? Are you planning on completing this June monthly award flashback program? Like I said, he's great hitting wise. It's just a matter of whether his hitting outweighs, you know, the defensive liability out in right or left field. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys agree today. There comes out.
Love is love and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.